Ye think kwemenia wa de. Nyame ne adana se. Run man run.
Satana wo ukrom ha.
Me dey do krom.
Yo, na Sijara Amedi Minyi Michael. Nzi maje regional minister Kwabena Danka no mai. Dede Kweku abeti we nefi.
Kweku na yehun. Yehun goods and services. Yehun. The irrepressible. The ebullient. Coming at Duncan. A positivity. Angro, attend.
Boko Yamina Dumane Payas and Yasha.
Iguefu.
Obia Dachi, my Muja Uzi, a fool, the son with him.
Amen.
And the Yankupuasi.
Amen. Amen. Kara. It is an opinion. And let me call one item agenda. Yes, enjoy 18 years enjoy chesswa 18 year. An Abosha publisher, Ghanaian publisher, Professor Kwesi Yanka and Krate bi Otroya or dim tuja. Na ase oye right in 25 Esan Komaso. Brim River is gone. Professor Kwesi Yanka writes. Publisher na him Akufo-Addo meets Galamsey, quote unquote, Galamsey chiefs MMDCs over menace. Publisher name Minerals Commission disowns Akonta mining. And no ewaha anope. Na we near publisher chon etun chenya. Me assure say other papers so sa ekurem. Me has say when you
Peace FM.
Aha near Peace 104.3. O share other papers ma me sure say obi hu ewom na odwen hwa kwara untiasie. The fight against illegal mining. And now says small scale illegal mining. Osha Daily Dispatcher, why farmers give up cocoa farms for Galamsey. And no ewo Daily Dispatch mo anope. Osha Informer, Minerals Commission exposes Wuntumi's Akonta mining. Says it has no permit to mine internal Nimeri Forest Reserve. And also Waha. This issue of illegal mining. Your friend Galamsey. Ghana Water Fosso are complaining. Sen ye yansha asem kesiye ebeba. Have we lost the fight, Kwabna?
Again, you said it last week.
Yeah.
Last 2 weeks.
Have we lost the fight? Last 2 weeks, last week,
Okay.
now there be a new issue. Miracles Dennis Ebetra, when was it? Monday? Or say the Juma or year was Jubilee, no? Jubilee House. Ya chop petition at Burnham. I hear for say DC no pamano. A dear someone. I have be a Galamsey for nanim. I consume. I could ye a paye. Elgunsa. I'm a mokwama mutu Galamsey. DC ko kind kwa chioma. Or my chop petition, but say, Omunyi DC ni free. So at this point, what do we do? Have we lost it? Have we lost it? Kodrin wa ontiasie. Upru minim.
Kwame.
Kwara.
Eddie.
Baby, I'm free one.
Yes. Because ya kamia koye say ye di ho few. Ye di oman bra ya nkasa ye bra no ye di agrododo. Theatricals. Sensationalism. enti ye kabia kwa me meka se ye nkomodie no ye mfa nokre eni the insincerity with which we engage in public discourse and only yasem Chamanjana
Kwarambofe.
Also, has there ever been a time in the history of Omanya ya tum say you pese chichire minder?
Say your constitution here the chichire.
Aye, your constitution say
He bonze mo one here.
No. Yeah, stand
Your bonze mo one here.
You see part of the problem. Yet here nipa ya frefre na wa be poemu do we are saying something.
Stand ovation mana. Yeah, friend wa
we went into the mining pit and dug him out. We smoked him out of his galamsey hole. We smoked him out of his galamsey hole. Kwame meet you. Kwaba.
Yeah, Kwame, waleni.
That's right.
You know, Chairman General.
Kwame Bonfe.
Your constitution. And some womb. Chairman General. Yenya ya kase. Omai ba biara so die da wo so. Article 41. Ya kan ya ne ya ja hon mo. You can rights. Rights now you can was them they emanate from duties and responsibilities. Article 41. The exercise and enjoyment of rights and freedoms is inseparable from the performance of duties and obligations. And accordingly, it shall be the duty of every citizen. Na ya kan ya komwa. Ya empa duties ni responsibilities no. And so you pay rights and enjoyment. Enjoyment. And then your problem, Kwame. And you did more say misplaced understanding of citizenship. No. Now you are emerging as leaders. So too many leaders, less leadership. That is our problem. I can afford you. And so nyanimu sam anasa kanisam asa say ye dey ye mkanimie no ato atwe anasa ye mfa nya adwuma eno ne ye hawo nante sa Chamanjana
Kwame Bonfe.
Ya dan na ya ankasa ya ye hihye say ansa na ye betu famu agudie ese say ye koya ade bi a ye friend say exploration koya hwehwemu nhwemu no de nti ayeye ne se ye pese ehu ade no dodo a ewo ho na afa so ye kase ye kwakotu a enema ebeko ebesei no eni nsuo ne enema aka na ofie no a wakwakoje environmental permit ne che se ade na wo kwakotu no enkosei ye ya sitnamu enema bi aka se ye enobae ehu nema nsuo sem eni afa so Enframa ya humi environment air pollution enko create sa ne nyina ansa ne ya mo sa environmental permit no wo gi sa permit no wi akwame ya mo final one e friend mining lease the mining lease no a contingent on exploration license and environmental permit yet then and ya yes ani ma nyina wi en na ye san kotu e famu agudi a say asase sensuo sign frama ekum nipa na de edi enya nyina achi me hwe video baako adano minister bisa asem bi okwani bi a okase wono ano de ni kokofuo wo de amase enfan 2 gold obi enya obi asem na wo hwe ayi camera no mu sini no mu phone mu ono monka ya tutu eni nsu a atata ho no na okasa saa with impunity.
Yeah.
With impunity. Because even among thieves there is honor. I say no. Yanyama yangunu said there's a borderline and it's a cross. In see and no na medeka say yenye ya dwene say ye chechire mai. Now, German General Tiasimbi. At the age of independence of Ghana, with independence, we were led to believe would come all other blessings which would make a country a paradise to live in.
Blessings, Nini.
Preparations for this new age consisted mainly in tracing all the evils in the country to the Europeans, all of whom came to be labeled imperialists. A wave of bitterness against the white man consequently swept across the length and breadth of the country. And we considered no price too dear to pay for the achievement of independence. At last, it came in March 1957. But a new age, of course, it is in many respects. But is it really the blessing we expected to be for us all? Far from it. It now appears that new age will come when this land becomes a welfare state. And to this end, we're told our farmers, of their own free will, have undertaken to contribute. On and on it goes. I'm reading from a sermon Efremamu delivered on the 17th of May, 1959.
59.
At Temple College, Kwame. Now, all preaching no, and at you, this was 2 years into independence. Meantime, the cost of living everywhere is becoming alarmingly higher and higher every day.
59.
Taxation is rising. Yes, Kwame.
59.
59.
Taxation is rising.
And serious acts of immorality such as embezzlement of money, actual stealing, deliberate lying, and above all, bribery and corruption in high and low quarters alike are now accepted as normal part of our national life. This was just 2 years into independence.
We've just recycled.
You see, Kwame, Akwabi, a friend Herbert Welling, or being for be a friend Herbert, sorry, say me Kasi Akwabi, or being for a friend Herbert Welling.
And about so
Aqua may be derogatory.
Yeah, it can be derogatory.
Yes,
but
it may be derogatory.
Obinfubi is a scholar. Yes. Otra Engoma B 1972, the roots of corruption in Ghana. Now Otresi enyama bebra up to 66 ni akase ekoswa enya edi Ghana nya. And okai between 1966 yetu yamam penia odi kan ene yamamu edi kan no eba pem 1971 chairman general asam okai ne say dia na yesi enye before 66 no between 1966 to 1971 72 ono na aje ko yekoya ni mienu na yesen yechi enan nti na mebusa say ebri bia ba yesin kiti say ye pese ye chichiri mind ana ya yebi yakoya ni monema bi ho but o kampo mu a enema bebre wo no asi ani senkesi ana no ngoma bi a minya ye Alex Kwesinsaki ne autobiography and marka boom. Na ye papa Kwansa TV Africa.
Yes.
Ne on the throw forward no. Na me nim say papa ya Menson our throw where is our God no. He was one of the first pilots of Ghana Black Star Line.
Captain Menson.
Say yankasa ne wo ye shipping line. Na ekoko drew America. Na before African Americans see you see ye pe crew na hwe. It was an all African affair, all Ghanaians. Ghana Airways ye 2 year chairman general and now you wa Ghana you want airline wo shipping line you will be. So if you look at it on aggregate, say the first 10 years of our independence and the more you 2 year ya how nyina achi no de toto enne sabre no kwa de na ese ya bagimbre o technology na nya available to say de na ya available yi come fast forward ye nyina ya sinkete say ye de mrabe ya adwuma ya ye nhyehyɛ enti sen nhyehyɛ no ye nipa na ye se ye di ya adwuma no ye mfa nya adwuma sabi how do we go and blame nhyehyɛ no
ne kwakra ne say kwame de ye koba nyina no ya ante ye fa hudi ana ye se ye ginase 1957 na besi nei ye guswa ye nya ya dwun se ye pese ye tiase. What does he have to do with Galamsey CC?
Ayo man chichire wan sem na kwame ye ka
Nim sir
se ye tu ye sheda enim se ade ya ye kwakoye sabi eho enkekae no so ebetumi ase nsuo ebetumi ase asase ebetumi ase emframa ye home enso so yemfa yadwen to se ye okwan bi a ye fa so tu ade no a ensai niema te se de esai no yi enso ya boy no ato nchen ya ti free yenso ye ho ne ye ni abra ne se yetu enti yetu ni yetuko okoka sese yi a ye se wo na wo kanu mom na wo nti ase enra me ko unua Oma yin kwabna santi program so
kwabna santi
oma yin kwabna santi kwabna o se okoka Galamsey nsem bi wo abi so ko no ma bi chia na ka chere se opa onfa 30,000 mra 30,000 cedis mra obema ne ba bi a bosumi bia obenya 1 million Ghana cedis free no obe jade na oye wo radio so against illegal mining
chai
o se eto no so se sukonuma sa timika sa sem nya kukudo sa ka kire no kwame ne krakra ne say yama sika de anim kan sika
obema ne ombre ne 30,000
ai obema no 1 million every month
na a manager castle radio so
chairman general as if say sika ni bibia o
that's what has come
mesre ade ehia ye pa ne say ye be hya ase adwene atiase say obra na ye bono enye no ni sika pe asetna aya asetna pa e obra a ne yopa edi animu kan odo nyamesuro nukredie sa wo pa adwumaden na wo ku ho ayetu ho adwuma obra enye obra e bo ama afoforo na enye obra papa no Socrates o say yenya nhwehwemu an unexamined life is not worth living. Nhwehwemu be na yeye abusa ye ho say anamo ya tu abesi samre e de ye ko he men kai nko akira mampani bribi e ma ye de moratorium to eye small scale mining so chairman general wo be kai a
okay e man su ni tie no
ndi e ba ne say e de ne ye ya e ma nka ye nya ni yi a ene ase age gon yi anase de na ye kan nyina ye se ye no na ye for show de ye me ya kwame me fi se me de besi ho de ye me ya ne say it does appear say ye nyin ni kra say ye bibi papa bi da cynicism. I don't think so because me optimist meaning say bi nema bi akoyi a ebetumi akoyi so because ye kan nyina so no say ye this has a young komokra wo afidie so kwame for me it's a good sign. Say ye this ankomo it means that we are conscious of our limitation but it's not enough to be conscious. Let's take a step, a bold step. Na yan kase me nua pani me wofa madamfo me nana me fero enso so kwanya ye tui we are not on the right course. Inti yen change yen sisa na yan sisa kwame
kabra
ne ye kwei ye be kunkum ye ho abra ye say ye pass it napa.
James Kwamna Bonfair ena yetene nka no ose be kumye ho amra ye se yepe asetrapa alote na ebisa na mebisa alote biom. Have we lost the fight? Okono waji nsema.
Kwame.
Alote.
Mamenzen kaminchia Dr. James Atulensi.
Ojodo.
JL Properties. Na the management. And this will be you.
I like that. And this will be
I can't be Captain Techimenzi.
Yeah.
I said, where is our God? War for Bermuda Triangle. And when the Bermuda warships now in the plane, now 1 minute one, see, they believe there was something there. Where is our God? He led or he captained Nakwa River, one of the ships. Could not be to Maka Waka China, no, the chum to America. And the blacks, slaves now, no, so what? And see, one was so Black Star Line Company war, Black Star Company, Nazi, Marcus Gavin Munazi. Nah,
and you know that song is President Kufuor's favorite.
Yeah.
I see.
Where is our God?
Where is our God?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there. I'm a home jago Methodist. What is a year and what to where is our God? I am a one. Kwame. Ghana, our future. But me narrow ninya, and I am a bracket on Ghana. I will blame the politician and the technocrats. Maybe you could do it. You can't, there's no political party in this country that can absolve itself from the Mugalamese Assembly. There is no chief in this country. Because Makai there in the late 70s, Galamsey, or sorry, Takwa Atwabo. Takwa Atwabo, or Negalamsey, or Shasi. Yedina Woodsy, the man. Lip talks, lip services. Is a good with me. If you may hear in there, accusations and counter accusations. You politicize the Galamsey business. And see, so when you NDSA or your MPP, then people have their leeway to do whatever they want to do. I mean, apart from the Mugalamsey, if you go beyond it, are we safe as a country? Looking at it, the eco mining sites are majority of the people there were foreigners.
No majority, but a large number.
Oh, Kwame, me say I will show
Majority are the locals.
Majority are locals. So we can say there are a large number of foreigners.
Oh, a large number of foreigners, correct. Papa, English master. In every mining area, Sabita Frache, you know what about a show. You know what about in the water on the Maframa. You know what about in the Maframa walk school, we just school call. Aja, O prevail or horses here. Do we have a future? Now, Galamsey no warrior. Say, you stop Obiara. What next? Young anyone. The Mosi president all call the Winja Galamsey. You make sure there you eradicate Galamsey. What next? Honestly, you know. Because in Ghana, the Konkonsa here there, and some Kakai here there, and see Galamsey as a mabe, no wound to me, not a mabe, my yet to quiet. There, what is the alternative? Yenya in this solution there, ye J Galamsey now, you to fool, and then one hour you're involved in damn, Obokodo. Me just there. Say if you have alternative solutions to Galamsey, at least it will enter into people's ears. Amanfo oboko wan som na wadwunu wa akade oh no je the government policy or the be said galamsey ye je ya yeme yen ka try iso e bia no be ya because Charlie man must survive. Since Aza why wabayin or they impa or survive.
So it means that we've lost the fight.
Kwame,
If it's a matter of survival,
let's give the president the last chance. Ni ejme or ye because okay there with the Galamsey he will put his presidency at stake, and he's doing so well, and we are not helping him. We as Ghanaians, because in the way obi bo kwa kaka sam wo baby on fata. Nti gongonsa wa bado for the whole week also go nya ane anukum ane nsam kekan wa bado onyi Galamsey edwuma na ana se president Oshia Ayinfo Oshia MMDCs ana Galamsey wo bejaya wo njai. So what is the next the action or the president take? President take drastic action BC siala. The same Ghanaians na. Oh, my president is on yakwa ya too more bi. My ya hangin. Yeti ya too more. Na ya zakeye bibia yedu bo politicians for yedu bo wonehu. Bani nya su ni we there or many or say Kwame or many or say in a matter of about 5-6 years one sha ye nyin su wo or main I mean eja Kwame na dankana or minister former minister yin su aye no mun onyi pra prince ma ye dopo yin there President Kufo be no hun the Cape Coast every year bia ya short soon no kesi Hima Waterworks na Hima Waterworks nzi Kwame ekwo ho a ehun de nsuna anyi ana egwam na moba nsuna anyi na wotwe fim what in timhwe wo the bossy area ho nsuna anyi no open area open no where Galamsey West. And this is Ghana water for Wurusu. A drew a what the year, what the treating soon. One year, will be treating it 10 times, a doing bear 10 times. And is it good for our health? We need to ask ourselves. But a major problem in there. What next? Government should sit down to have an alternative job or business for Nkofia. Say you stop one and a can be do ne yeba fire do stop one. Ebinum say shoot to kill. Ebinum say dam. Ebinum say dam. And I say because it came to a point during the NDC time. I said the one solution on there. Let's prevent them from doing the Galamsey close to our rivers. One getting far away from the river point. Onusu butum we save kakra. No one will dig adi then boreholes. Now was a wash wadi instead of allowing the water to come, allowing the business to come close to the waterways. Ya na yen di yen province ya kan wonte na efi nsuna pomu na wodom wo kwase ba mejizi there Samuel Abujina Paul and George Mirakunmu, they are doing well on bio Benito bio mu, they are doing very well
on heni otumututu fom wonani dem
ba gwami I just surprise him. Only them papaya and this tutu ya outside no cocoa farm ho. Also Kokrokoo won't do my effie. Koku bakon won't do my effie. Cocoa nan is a. Ewa, me just there cocoa here mean bloodline. Ewa, yedi nyan sika. Government should be doing something about it. Because for that statement made by that man there, na no cocoa farm. Cocoa no so na nza. Na no what na magalamsey fo. It might be the mindset of a lot of cocoa farmers because actually young cocoa growing areas in the far or what was in your area galamsey. Especially if you I am fully do cordia so. Come now for I am fully do cordia so if you no warrior galamsey. I wouldn't be surprised. I wasn't surprised when I heard I will win. Or baby or him and the brother what if he area was armored there one thing here adima in this is your abandoned account one nah we are basically sometimes it's because of the cost of living the cocoa no boat to them the motor no magalamsey for mama catch on nti awo itu gold in your 10 awo mam 2 now for 8. It might be the mindset of a lot of cocoa farmers.
Now, Alote, if as a country we can't fight galamsey, what can we fight?
You see, we can fight galamsey if we all come together and agree there. The mazi it will stop galamsey. But a big bejana waka there, I'm a mobile mama galamsey for a baby wa. What is the meaning of it? It tells you patriotism and nationalism away. Everybody should survive. Each one for himself, go for us all. Only head to win. It's a matter of me, Kwame.
Kwame, obey. Ana yewi.
Yo, Kwame, and I pay. I'm sure. Let's see for pim. Can film from Mantomo. Last week, Kokrokoo sent a text message. Bad boy.
I say I ambushing.
Or setting me up and trapped me.
Kokrokoo no papa, no, member of parliament. For a chimfu area.
Yeah, you're in police for.
Na Goma, the schools are founding Ghana Education Trust schools. Na Mwazemba, a chum for man, Nanum Quado. Wabama CPP. The
Mammy correct Kakra. Or yeah, the independence movement. Don't forget the SOPON or your political maker.
Yes,
UGC Simunia. So it was more for that than just the CPP factor.
Okay, sure. And see the minty or this to the school bar. Now, so I want you there. Oh, yeah, being the Messiafo, the Messiafo, we pay your home. And the other. Sopon Girls Senior School.
Sopon Girls Senior School.
Sopon Girls Secondary School.
Exactly.
Sopon Girls Secondary School. Is what Infantsman used to be called.
Yes, Infantsman used to be.
And na papa na Okele Foundation Stone. 1960. It's a plaque no boho. Na Murabafi. We school a cool now don't when you mean I am more campaign fun. So now over me I don't know why school over boys in my vehicle. And the 60th anniversary, which was 2020. Emma Major and now Nanchawaya once she said the Oba unveil I was sergeant for the bust as a founder. Now what I should name Yamna. Ne right hand man, including Kofi Bakumi na wa she when yam na COVID or therefore obobo misantai. Nti wo bo time na 2 years later say and the man ko from the working ya boom. Enti wo ya so a osaje foko Kofi Baku ko Kofi Baku is not otten kai.
So he had to represent.
That's right. And it was beautiful. Na utwa humuma ya the pa osaje for no bast ho. Fe.
Sisi. Good now osade papa. Ninzi so sane papa ninzi. No.
Oh, okay.
The same voice, the same face.
On Antipoi.
Oh, the same face, the same voice.
But minister, he said a man for one motor.
I said, Naman is here.
O'Brien,
only your pump. Perform your property, your brother.
About what Obisu had Naman is Sions at this one.
O'Brien, you are
a young woman.
No, that's their motto.
Okay. All right.
Senior secondary school, I don't see a get me mind.
Okay.
We should learn from them.
It's that no could name Yamba teach you, man. Masunya Minadum, I could buy no, there was some other time common time.
That's right.
It's a good.
When you full disclosure, because bad boy have music.
Hey, Kwame, Mama Sansu Minchia, a man paying that Mama. The 5 million euros. Okoto, you may hear Dama Asodafo. Kwame Nashe report a Ghana aviation for we issue na manka kakra ya ho. Oye SFO
Iyoko, you mean?
Iya brochize ohima no krom. Tezia Charles no krom.
Ohene no
krom. Alison Clare for the SFO told the court the company had paid bribes in Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Indonesia, Taiwan, and Ghana between 2011 and 2015. Ghana under late President John Atta Mills in 2011 and former President John Mahama in 2015 acquired 3 Airbus C295 planes from the company as part of an effort to augment and modernize the fleet of the Ghana Armed Forces. And as much as $150 million was used for that. Now, Kwame, sexual report Nankasa. Oya paragraph 52 to 56. No count for Ghana. Now, way back 2011, the Madrid Bobwazi. And they were announced that the president himself at the time, Atta Mills, nowhere in the report. Now, what can be born for no? No, be a no bezechi. Some are pathologically, irredeemably, incurably corrupt. I mean, nothing will change them. Obi a no ye na bezechi or your vice president. Kwame, or ye and she shared the walk auto planning. Obenya, obi obey a business partner of Airbus. That's your report now. Of Fado, not na last week, Makanka, Bibi Kakra, or your special prosecutor statement to be our issue. Then obey a certain president, Kwame.
Kwame,
ne brother, Nangasa ni book. My first coup d'etat, Nangasa can woman there. Ne brother only and fair or trick. Na about for couple be Baba fan in a crab with cheek. Chade. Okay, a British national. We won't be occasionally. Na ya. Se wo kwa brochi a wo kokko hwehwe be mo wo Kwame ordinance shakra tado then brother oya Adam Mahaman of the university war oya Ghana Legon mo did that say more man Ghanaian passport more the former company D on offer that planes no kwa twen oya wi me he man na meja na man nua retem ahoche aba we adi nyina wo helm na mamre ye nyina mamre ye inde former president Mama cannot be an alternative. Cannot. Sunday, no man pain, our man pain a bedechi. And a more tree, more the by your man pain, Nina, Wakatas, shell, boy, can't kind. There might be no grumble, why no be a president. And no one name there. Obey number was sent to a barman 4 years. So he had some stakes. Na fiza ya bobo yan wo musu na mfia na pe na mbe queen or the man mfia na ono dem na oche da ono se nyame mpangwa ma bonsam famfura ma no de sum na do de ye botu na mo se choye ote dam mfia na yes I'm a little under the weather. Kwame
na
nti mamre ye nyina mreye eze bogana eze banyan kokko we should not venture Bawumia as vice president he is into his 6th year Kwame obi ntumba today mfa bibi kitikitimpo mbasan very honest person, very truthful person. All he does is what is it that can make life better for Ghanaians? You focus on him. Vice president, all over the place, a thinking vice president, not one that will look for opportunity in order to grab. Never. Bawumia. Na Ghana mo me nkere yanka me ye the mistake kwa in fact a president and a minister Kokrokoo mu sending text message on responding bepemende oye crusading guy the minister publicly captured on tape all bargain for kickback. Contract Hawaii, LGS, and under other company for e-waste processing, recycling of e-waste. No, so old man and also said one fat a certain percentage and qua. Your budget, you may come up before. President, or referred to the minister was referring to his president, old man. Kokrokoo oya crusading guy Kokrokoo na wo he sama me kan mo bua ka chem da kwa me na bua was sending text message da masa ma kama ya tini na yiwa no bepemene minister was bold negotiating for kickbacks on behalf of his president. The president had told him that the company ya card da obotua kickbacks na ono ye bagedwuma da ka mo bi na ampa ahoche kakra ba na we yineyim de emna ma abeyo emmi na ma abeyo ye nurse ya mesro ye teacher mesro obiara ye bia former president Mama cannot be an alternative. Kwame ye bo so do
o ta ma so
ebe beta ma so mesro pocho me ba ma ka cho de Kwame mesro aya bibi o ho ma
most of the time na yedwuma
mo pocho there a special assignment and a special duty. I told you that it was a bounding duty there oyama Saturday order me 3 weeks ago na mo pocho mamembre kakra na the mazi mon kodo menye
nti mama na once a month
aba mencho letter de
okay see abi once a month
mencho me kwa me atena free petipeti me say na do oni do da
Kokrokoo wo control mo minister bi do ya no
was sending message was sending God na say be di akon na send message up to now on responding it's quite a misro mama say me siri do mpotcho oye djuma ma fa atom do do da me ye nti misro wa mba mam da me mbere kakra wa da worum
once a month
be kwame once a month then na che mba once a month
sometimes
ntia mka cho da oya dam ayin ze mukro leave kakra ono oya 3-month leave
since you resume
me resume so that every say kwame sa kama emi se munya ma me mo botuma botom kontonko obo forward deep rotation that's right kwame cheche wa tonko mu tomu fo oya dama etu adonkwem nti misro poto wa down na oya wa friend galamsey kwame say ya yehu me yanka bio
internet channel na anyi yewie
mama ya quick correction bi
mete
any alternatives in wo aban share no anamo otua say alternatives in the PO Hajia Noye Minister for Local Government variety of ndaba yebutum ye da boa oye wo friend na Brenton Nketesia
mana Hajia ye nana because me dey Dambuchi no Minister of Local Government
me say abra
Hajia okay
onu forestry ankasa the my brain na John Amewu Peter Amewu odanu botuado I'm your chairman says ya ambassador to Ghana's ambassador to China asuma you can find asuma chairman no he was a regional minister before he came to Ministry of he took over from Amewu that's right enti ekwa even between Dunkwa na Yamfree a huge plot of land chapo and not just Dunkwa area several of such mining areas and in all your alternatives there you move here na mo to my medjumi alo take us on there masa make gina amunam one day 1 week make it 200,000 Ghana cedis mana monko ankodo efu na monko dua abie wenyamfi enum de kodu ansa na wa hya asoro oroso alternatives p na kwame wasemi is about to also there should a state of emergency be declared in mining areas
because of can occupy Ghana so the ones bay will it solve the problem?
They have been for about a week now. They have been asking for that.
Kwame, I want to appreciate the reason for this. There, ma all kwanam and see, it is well intended. Well intended there. State of emergency should be declared. But say declare, what is it that will be done so differently? Obama a certain substance to the state of emergency. So the state of emergency, Kwame say declare. It gives certain powers to the president. Constitutional watch fundamental rights from Article 12 to Article 30. So declare state of emergency. Adibiara Parliament by Act of Parliament. Onam do Madam Oba Fetsu Obini right kakren. On the state of emergency, Constitution it is not inconsistent with the enjoyment of those rights. And it gives a certain space. Also, my powers are you to me detain Obi.
So should we do that?
Now, Kwame, I don't miss there. I pose the question that if we did that, what is it that will be done differently? Because state of emergency, ne anamu abotuni ya dadi tu me enya nanu puma sibir this anu. It is a state of emergency. Na se nya nanu puma sibira. Na chere nkesi hwe. Nti ma me on the weather nti men kasa tinsin.
Ma men block wa hakwa na men kwa ha.
It may be proper. All the mining areas, if we can have camps, military setting up their camps. Kwame, says you are more quali. There, or you are far on mine a minimum. And see, the military must establish their camps in all the areas. It comes with cost, but that will be a lesser cost compared to the medium long term cost. Says you are my enemy. The military must establish their camps in all. You know, as I say, oh yeah, miracles. What's the military district?
Yeah,
we are not incapable of doing that.
Kwame Nameda say before I call Kokrokoo back, so no, I'll read 2 quick messages. Now, Makupie mention Amampenyin and Ado Dan Kokrokoo Fado is scheduled to appear, for want of a better expression, Oberko mentioned that he will be in Mensia today. 2 quick messages. A call says if political parties, particularly the NPP and the NDC, whom we have entrusted the security and safety of our state, are themselves stealing, destroying, undermining, sabotaging the very system, then what is their use? All these political parties do is mudslinging, calling each other names, exposing the grand theft of each other. It is sad to say both the NPP and NDC seem to harbor a bunch of hoodlums and thieves. I like that. Seem to harbor a bunch of hoodlums and thieves. Kwajo Ahodo in Sheffield, UK. Kwajo says, Kwame, do you know President Akufo-Addo and the NPP lost a lot of votes and seats in the mining areas as a result of the fight against Galamsey? Yet, when we are analyzing the 2020 election results, we create the impression that Akufo-Addo lost those votes because he was not performing. Kwame, the people themselves don't see the detrimental effect of Galamsey. And until we become aware of this, it will be very difficult for any government to stop it. Kwajo Ahodo in Sheffield, UK. Oh yes, we have lost the Galamsey fight, and we'll soon lose our pride as the largest cocoa producers in the world, since the cocoa farmers have started leasing part of their farms to these Galamseyers. It's pathetic. Sanfu Kantanka in Okanshi. And then this one says, hey, where's the direct question? Kwame, for the last time, stop pestering our ears with your question of have we lost the fight against Galamsey? Can't you see? I pray one day a certain government will ban the operation of all mining for at least 5 years. I am a witch doctor, and if you dare me, I'll show you videos and pictures of powerful men engaged in illegal mining. Bobo Kelly in Bemakam, you're a witch doctor. I dare you. Do it. Show me all those powerful pictures. And I'd like to see them, actually. A country full of cowards has an insecure future. If our vegetative cover is gradually becoming a desert, with our water bodies turning into brown drinks, and we are still unable to mention names for fear. Jomo Pokwase Festus sends that one. We can't fight Galamsey if there's no national punishable law. A holistic policy beyond NDC or MPP is the only way forward. Kwejo Edupako Achim Esium. And then let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I saw one that says it's a direct question. Okay. I think I can find it now. When I find it, I'll do it. Meanwhile, Humano, so you comment share. October see Kojo do a Hello FM reporter or Mesha. Kojo Manche.
Chairman John, also.
I didn't know Koso.
Chairman John, some say, Ghana president, another example of Fufu. Yes, shared with a few more. Mention now and then National House of Chiefs, edging for more after I can see. In your just to say, the Galamsey. Airport management used to 7 years so now so we feel my sentiment to my 5 years the Galamsey also car on pay you issue I'm an assuming in our assets and I am another down for far to one end and another something and maybe share or AM and share and she and I say or my 12 you say the bay on a sonar time what you go what you think and I'm say crying what the suture. Na yehwe ni so abo nyame pie mu ha na mum na na mon sankunya je o na do na meka to do na ba mum say sit ni be vacant de but do na ba sabi almost at so mu di ho agogo na ansem ba mfam ni be sim komo e be some education e fa any to be no mo chere say he said the money share free na the down for the Ghana man penny ni say e kwan be na o de ku akwan mu a Ghana me o si anu kwan ma e wo mu su na dada na e no aban to still in the city na o chum say no mo say aban no mo ye ba I'm interested that mo aban wo ye ye le mo say the wo ye no say e so dan da ye chama kon so dey bia ma kon so so ma the san fine ye tu kana mti wo so I found my budget ye share ni say na the down for fa so ana ye ni minister wo share that ni oba je agudie so so be pie mo ha na mo dey o mama le bo nso so ato eye mpanfo ani e wo menhia
na o se ahemfo a chance ya se ahemfo ben na chance MMDCs wo wan bi na ho
okay ahemfo ne je se metri ga me bo pa dia ene eye se hwi otoman ne kateche kwasibi manua a otosu yenu asna se bakabana Adam na ntoma onso ye bakpatama na onso ewo ha ana eye Kokrokoo kuri bukitie lima otoso 9 ono so ye owulu kuro ehene ene ahemfo de mekati na MMDC de minya ewu bi be diga mi chan de meni ntwe bi so ewo ha de mi de bia na de down kwa kufa de kana pampanyi so ba dia no wetin de chia ba dia ene ye hwe se o meba le mo o fi hwemu wa han dia na nya na tie se o masa ko hia eye MMDC no ewo separate meeting mo so eye omo ene mo bi kwa akoma so wo onu Ghana ampanyi fa Ghana state so no omo so dia to na ni
ene ye betwen oba na ya ba betie enkomo e wo ho why
chema jina mate
October sie Kojo Boedu elmenshia na motene nka no kwabna bonfo nyum ni nie Where is our God? In whom we trust.
Peace FM.
Kwegu?
Yeah, Ojam.
Where is our God? In whom we trust.
God is omnipresent everywhere.
Is God in Ghana?
Oh, of course.
Mpoyi.
Uh,
Because I know that for you Muslims, Friday you go to the mosque. For us Christians, some of us go to church on Saturday, some of us go on Sunday. Yet, this is where we are with our country.
Kwame.
Yes, Kweko. Galam say, would we ever win?
The kind of Kokrokoo galamsey.
Kokrokoo gala.
Kwame.
Yes.
Chekai.
Oh, Mikai pa.
Kokrokoo galamsey.
Mikai pa.
Inima. So with difficulty, let me decided in the Maba surprise visit because this galamsey matter or a trouble coming. It's dynamic. The whole environment in there, amount for terrorizing, environmental terrorism. It's a crime against humanity, not just against Ghanaians. But at the core, it be more but I'm happy coming. The media, both social and mainstream, and the intrusion of technology, especially phones, videos, some of these things have been there for years, but then a man from highlight the tragedy are confronting. And see, now saying me, of course, it be more skewed, it be more twisted, and there could also be some here on your even authentic. But I think by large, to a large extent, on social media and mainstream media, Kwame, or reflect in Yama or the resurgence in my this galamsey thing. Also there, the crusade against it is suffering serious challenges. No doubt about that. We must first make the admission that whilst there's been a spirited campaign against galamsey, there's a real fight back, and the fight back is reflected in some of the things we are seeing and hearing. Your water body see. The evidence is manifest. And see, we shouldn't be in a state of self-denial. So you push your way into that state now, we'll lose the fight ultimately. Now, Kwame, in your maybe war, Yanye, ne still so yanye, but Tidama Kabila can, I'm a ultimate optimist, and I'm hoping that you put to me some self-criticisms and criticisms are ne combined effect Obama the way forward. Okay? Maybe some 3 or 4 issues, but I illustrate point here. This woman, this Chinese woman, one basic.
Oh, girlfriend.
Yeah, I mean, your erection.
Okay, I'll try to.
I wouldn't provoke.
Man can say you out here.
Medasi. Assets. Only assets. Che, I'll tell you misspecifications. No, incentive.
Assets.
Assets. Mami,
Kwego.
Or symbolize on one side, or maybe 3 examples. Or symbolize failure to tackle the phenomenon of galamsey effectively and courageously. Then and now. Damami, Chamaka there. Proud 2017, watching it 3 times or releasing it 3 times.
Yeah, okay.
There are people who are challenging me. Very soon we'll be evidence, but in the mama kakra. Okay? Kwame.
Kwego.
Nikita, copy of the minutes of RESEC. Okay, dated 6th September 2016.
6th September 2016.
Watching.
6th September 2016. RESEC Ashanti region.
Yes. May read the relevant portion. At the meeting, Ghana Immigration Service officer or attending meeting, ne presentation or a meeting or a meeting relative to Asha1 on any. Or say, me quote from the minutes. He said 13 Chinese immigrants caught engaging in illegal mining were processed to be sent out of Ghana, but need to cover their dug-out pits first. 2 out of the 13 were on the run, and their guarantors were to be held responsible. He informed members that one Chinese lady called Miss Aisha, who was famously known in Galamsey operations in Ghana, came to his office, and after interrogation, it came out that she was married to a Ghanaian, hence entitled to some benefits. However, she does not have operating license and was asked to go and have one. It has a
2016.
Because she was supposed to be married to a Ghanaian, was saying so you're entitled to some benefits. Here they themselves agreed that you're famously known in Galamsey operations.
As at 2016.
And so what's in there? Operate without license. It's on license. Case closed on this particular matter. You see, a lady who was famously known for Galamsey operations, by virtue of being married to a Ghanaian, was entitled to benefits. So, woman kwando uncle license non-regularized new operation. It has I'm talking here about the subculture of impunity. Same, me were a memo from the regional commander, GIS.
Ghana Immigration Service.
Yes. To the Deputy Controller General, Operations, dated 2nd September 2016. Subject, tension mount in Amansi Central over Chinese Galamsey activities.
What date?
2nd September 2016.
Okay.
One is mentioned all over the place. Also, information gathered from the media, among other things, indicated the following. Miss Huan, a Chinese woman, is alleged to be engaged in illegal mining activities, leading to the destruction of cocoa farms and pollution of water bodies, encroachment on other people's concessions. Residents and chiefs of the affected communities are planning to protest against the illegal mining activities. As a result of that, the woman in question, Yuan, was served with an invitation letter to enable the command ascertain the situation on the ground.
Peace FM.
She reported on Tuesday, 30th August 2016, where her statement was taken. Find this, me reading in here. But the important, interesting point in the detail was our records indicate that the subject is married to a Ghanaian known as Fabian Anthony for the past 9 years. According to her, she met her husband in 2007 in China. She further indicated that her husband had registered 2 companies in the country. She also stated that the first company, FA Advance Limited, which collapsed in 2013, compelled her husband to travel to the USA. The second company, Golden Asia Limited, which documents are in our custody, indicate that she is the second director. The nature of the business is general merchant import and export of goods and mining. Ms. Huan also disclosed in her written statement that 4 excavators seized by the National Security on the said site were released to her when the Ashanti regional minister indicated that the operation was conducted without his consent. Now,
and this is 2016.
This particular operation was made up of one exercise was then BNI, police, immigration, national security, and the military, led by the then deputy minister of Ashanti region. What's Andy something?
Andy Okra.
Okra, that's the name. And yet, the Regional Security Council decided that no, they had done that operation without reference to the minister.
But the deputy was there.
Incredible. And on that basis, the woman's excavators and the pickup vehicle were released to her.
So Andy Okra Andy Okra's deputy regional minister led an operation, seized her excavators, got them arrested, and the regional minister at the time said he hadn't been consulted.
Yes.
So, who was the regional minister at the time?
Akon.
Okay.
This is graphic.
Alexander Akon.
This is graphic report, 10th May 2017. To you.
Me too.
Also, Mr. John, that is when Aisha was arrested 2017. The graphic went to interview him. Mr. John Alexander Akon, a former Ashanti regional minister under President John Mahama's administration, has disassociated himself from Ms. Yan Hon, the Chinese woman said to be a kingpin in illegal mining and currently being investigated by the Ghana Immigration Service. There has been some suggestions that she was linked to Mr. Akon, and that when she was arrested in 2016, for instance, by the National Security Operatives, Mr. Akon facilitated her release. A letter in circulation and signed by the Secretary of the Ashanti Regional Council, RESEC, Mr. Kofi Jomon Subontin, on behalf of the then minister, authorized the release of 4 excavators and a Toyota pickup owned by Ms. Hon in 2016. This operation had been led by the deputy regional minister.
Andy Okra.
Kwame, but that is not, it would be unfair to leave the matter just there. Come post 2016. In 2017, this woman was picked up.
2017, what changed you?
Yes, 2017. If the famous one.
I'm just following.
Yes. Now, what happened? Mami was on trial. Then the state decided to file that animal called
Nolly prosequire.
It was disappointing. It didn't make sense to me. And then subsequent to that, she was repatriated. Look, we have had the culture and the history of repatriating Chinese Ayechi on the mining side. That's a fact.
Why?
In fact, since 2005 to date, I repatriate 50,000 Chinese.
What?
Since 2005 to date. Only few ne yede wan court ya try ho.
Benta.
And by 2 or 3 pe nam the wo prison.
Benta.
It's been the policy.
How? By whom?
And
why?
I have all the I guess by the state. By the state. The Ghana Immigration Service will tell you that the policy is not deportation, it's repatriation. And there are instances, may were publications in Noah. Watch it, by 1,000. They themselves pleaded to be repatriated. We're friend voluntary repatriation. Some will tell you you need a physical structures to contain them in prison and things. But punish some. A punish should be more or send a certain signal, deterrence.
As if it is 2005 to now, we've repatriated 50,000.
Since 2005.
Not 5,000.
No, 50,000. Since 2005.
It's likely they are all back in town.
Say it again. Say it again. And what about so you Yes, since 2005. And 5 based in there. Yet one majority only few no work court. Few no work court. I mean sometimes court for now so judicial system now so can be. One tackle we, but as I'm saying, we repatriated this woman who we okay. You have a better point. The prosecution, the kind of edible court For instance, when Nancy the police for case walk over say she sneaked out, so and so and so, he was incompetent and inept. But of course, it wasn't for me a fatal injury because no was circuit court. He began him then in the Baba High Court, where the Attorney General, after reviewing docket, can do the proper thing, which is what has happened. But at that low level, clearly, some incompetence, some ineptitude, some lack of, something. And they could have gotten away. Instead, no lawyer can there a case or a big case or a small everyday case.
Yeah, because if 50, no, but he has a point. Because if 50,000 people have been repatriated since 2005,
that's what we have been.
It's become regular. A small case.
General policy. Look, this same woman, I missed that one, but anyway, my phone tuncheng. So the way even now under this administration, Kwame, at least the first phase of this administration, what you no? Ne, yes, you filing nolly prosecute. Ne ye no, ye repatriating. Nyana was hambeya. No impunity, no the impunity because there was no deterrence. Meanwhile, or symbolize a whole phenomenon. It would be unfair on my part to say so far. It would be unscientific. But punishing her, Kwame, could have served some purpose in terms of deterrence. And she proved that wrong by coming back. Oba back, so no the same ejumana no obeya.
Them no see.
Oh, it's obvious. I be no obeya.
Me.
The
allegations in court. So I'm on the side of caution.
Point. I see your point, and it's a note of caution.
Yeah.
For me too. Even though I'm a foreigner, non-trader, I should deal with the
exactly
anyway. I see your point. You make a good case, but man, kade oshima meboa. The way and manner she was handled with kids' gloves and let out of the jurisdiction, it didn't help. And let's be very fair about that.
It was justified by Safumafu.
Nachakai, the problem I had with him over that matter, people tend to forget, and he was wrong. He was dead wrong, and people tend to forget that. Contrary to what he said, there were other ministers and the vice president who countered what he said. People tend to forget, but of course, the gaffe was so huge. There, why not? Government should suffer the collateral damage.
Why is she so powerful?
But I will step by step.
It's on kind of will be.
You see, people got Mr. Matino, and I know why I said so, and it is true because look now. Anyway, the Galamsey story has not been fully told.
Yes.
And Ibisa Kwame Obakacho why? Kwame, tell him there in court me bo bibi kakra.
Okay.
Yewi, since your case no kwa appeal, but in court me drop bibi kakra was played to the whole court. There's more to be done. Now Kwame, the other one is the nice anti-Galamsey video. What happened? How did we handle it? I'm not going to sit here and make a judgment, but how was it handled? Tiger for petition Office of Special Prosecutor to investigate Nyadama.
Yep.
Just then, there was a para issue, the Minister of Environment, and also petition a logic complaint with CID. Until you had two state bodies. Kwame, they even went public with their war of words.
Tough war.
CID versus OSP on an issue of that public interest. No, okay, I see your point. I see your drift. Because that then more or less distorted and usurp the whole thing. Of course, I'm not going to sit here and clap for OSP's the office because they could still have continued with their investigation.
No.
In spite of what the CID was doing. And that was the impression we all had. At the end of the day, CID report now by basa. On the basis they are now did not cooperate with them for them Mawokitani. But you see, I am saying that without passing judgment, without becoming a court and turning myself into a judge in a court, I'm saying the way and manner that thing was handled does not help to create a critical mass in terms of fighting wrong. Now, Kwame, there's a recent one, and I'm going to be very cautious. What's a BB or friend Akunta or somebody?
Onye BB or friend Akunta, or a company or friend Akunta mining. MPP Ashanti Regional Chairman, Kabilani Senior or Prempeh College. Naza.
Are you confirmed?
Yes.
Yeah. I thought it was speculation.
No, it's confirmed.
Okay.
Chairman Wontumi owns Akunta.
What I've done is, I tried them make search documents, but me can't registration war profile but at least me can't BB or show the kind of licenses and applications from 2011 to 2012 and now recent times. I'm focusing on recent times.
My Minerals Commission is it one.
Kwame, look, let's be very blunt. And I'm not talking about personalities. I'm talking about entities and practices associated with the entities. The particular place now, the recent
Forest Reserve.
Forest Reserve.
Yeah.
All the licenses are Okitano. My check Ninia from 2011, 2012 Niano, only Forest Reserve. But the last one, application is pending. The company's application is pending.
August then.
It has not been approved. But that is in the Forest Reserve.
Yes.
So what was the company doing there?
We had no business then.
Completely. They have no business being in that particular place doing anything. Because first of all, no, won't approve it even license. No. It isn't as if there's a bimu you can't mine in a forest reserve. That's not
you can.
You can.
Responsibly.
If it is given to you.
And if it's given
that's
to
why
you,
I said responsibly.
Yes. Into the issue is not whether
the stakes are very high.
Yes,
constitutionally.
Yes.
Article 268.
You are right.
Past parliamentary ratification.
It is all true.
Article
no, but it's no.
articles on the board.
No, the list of all the mining companies operating in the forest reserves is all ratified properly, and then he monitor who evaluated man warrior because what was strict regime or there he adhered to. Into the issue is not there when you apply for a license to go into a forest reserve. The issue is that any license yet, but the company is there. Why?
What is he doing there?
But
what kind of impunity is that?
You should also investigate there. No, so there. Samatex, what were they also doing there?
I mean, I thought it was speculation. I even thought there was some mischief attendant. But I'm more needs in I am here because I'm dealing with a company.
Yeah.
And the laws will know how to deal with them, the company, and any associated individual in terms of liability.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that this is a tough call.
What was
a
he doing
really
there?
Tough call, Kwame. That again, how this matter is handled would either enhance the integrity of the fight or diminish it.
I agree with you.
That's the point exercise I may itemize how in your specifics. In the specifics, no so you to my handle one, you tackle Nigeria. Then honestly, whatever we do, ultimately we may not succeed.
Akunta should be brought to book.
The company should be investigated in terms of their intrusion of the forest reserve without license and duly punished by law. By law.
Peace FM.
In accordance with law.
Peace FM.
Look, come
in.
Me say, maybe what Nimpang is here to speak on because of all this, and as the case was caught, a lot of things are now combined. Since all they use to call defend, you can be so I can outside the crowd, potential contempt. My case or to them, maybe make statement be, and I'm sure Kwame may be based on your own investigations. Look, in him there, and it's a tragedy, so I have to be careful I don't hurt feelings and emotions. In him there, the late Major
Maxwell Mahama.
Look, bottom line, not a victim of Galamsey's.
Yep.
Who thought he symbolized protection of a certain mining interest there?
That's right. You need to
And
find
they
out.
gingered up that thing and got that man killed, murdered.
Well planned.
But also, Chawonwi court case, you know, and maybe.
And that case too is
I'm going
taking
to
forever.
mind-
You
Yeah.
need to find out
No,
who
no.
owns that.
Kwame,
Military,
no,
the
no,
military
no,
internal
no,
investigation,
no,
even
no.
if that matter.
Yeah.
Another issue.
That case is progressing.
Yes, into
Oh, progressor.
Yes, it is.
The man died how many years
No,
ago?
Kwame, no, but Kwame.
It's murder.
As
Yeah.
for the wheels of justice.
Anyway,
Gathering evidences and
And the wheels of justice,
No.
they grind,
All the
grind slowly.
Yeah, Kwame, can I say Kwame sentiment?
Yeah.
It don't be anything military. Oko nimu jam.
Kwaku, an army officer was killed.
Yes, it's
Soldier wearing a
yeah,
uniform.
Kwame, but say it were in
Now, how many years?
Kwame, there are cases in court. It's over 6-7 years, if not more.
But it doesn't make it right.
Yes, but that is the system. Yeah, penal system.
Not without the
Look,
militaries.
in him there, murder cases, Ibimu to stay remand. By 10 years. I mean, the federal prisons. There were people there no wait the 10 years, 15 years. Walk a court, waba. Ne, prison. One convicting one sentencing.
Because the burden of proof is beyond reasonable
Ewa.
doubt.
I think we can do better, but I'm saying that is
Anyway,
what it is.
Kwaku and Toss, don't let's get sidetracked.
But
Inti-
we don't investigate some attacks. So what's someone who
Are they mining? No. Are they mining?
What are they doing? We're a mining company.
No, what's a wood processing
Timber.
company?
Timber. Yeah, but I'm not actually a part of the program.
Which is a problem, Kwame, because they Enra Omo PRO say they even operate an airstrip there.
go forest in the
No.
Because forest Nankasa timber in Nankasa so they fell trees they
Yes,
cut.
yes.
Which
is an issue.
You monitor well.
Exactly.
So it's a part of the program, but I didn't know much about Samatex. Me focus in
And Samatex is not the issue. You want to do Samatex, you are diverting the
I
discussion.
hear you.
No, but that is a war between Akonta and Samatex.
Which war?
How did the war
That
start?
forest and interior
Yeah,
forest.
Kwame,
Did or does Akunta have any business going into the forest in the first place?
What's the one was the Galamsey Fuko hunting, Nusu go protect hunting, which is which.
All these are diversions. Kwaku Yenyanko.
Inti, they are very brutally frank with each other. That is one part of how to resolve this Galamsey matter. Ibimusu, community mining, alternative livelihood. Yeah, but it's part of the solution. It is how you structure it.
How you structure
It's how you go about it. You see, because like Alote himself raised, the poverty kind of idea, the quest for money so count, some greed, yes, some armed robbers so back that they are poor. Into no one's way armed robbery, and yet the law will not excuse them. See, one has to be very careful how we go about some of these things. But Kwame, and I'm proceeding on basis of limited research, or perhaps no research at all, or a gut feeling. Me assured there, this administration and even the previous one, the Mahama administration, they all toyed with the idea of alternative
Livelihood.
relative to how to resolve this Galamsey matter. Now, they will launch that program now under this administration. So if I'm wrong, correct me.
You're
But
right.
I think they have launched aspects.
It was launched. Onyona Doctor, my friend said Louisa Sewa Donko.
Yes.
What's that her name?
Inima, one take critical look at how it's been done. Or a good idea. In principle, I'm for it. because it's the way forward. On your short term, because whilst you are fighting, you are using police, military, and other methods to stop the pollution and yamana wire no. Ne isu try the left no. Inka de a livelihood ne we answer na stop when we destroy water bottles. It doesn't make sense. But you know who and who are getting involved.
The licenses. Who and
who, Kwame. Your tendency sometimes to bring party elements, partisan elements, and this cuts across the political divide. And you know, I'm changing. I mean, before 2016, I gave the system evidence.
Yeah.
I still have them.
Oh, you still do?
But you change them. Video, audio, and documentary. I still have it. Some of those things, you know, are already in the police custody. Change them. Because police footage, what did you statements? I only intercepted.
See.
Some of those things, you know, are also available to this administration, Kwame. And they are party elements.
From both sides.
Big and small. Regional chairmen and constituency secretaries and things. It's documented. The Ghana police knows what I'm talking about.
They do?
But they have the record. Or you want records na me intercepted. It's you have me records na. Ibo police letterheads na nyama. Statements na nkofu na watchichi ho. Ibo wo statements nyama. Bikitebi. It was all going to be part of documentary. Yeah. CCR why is told because of litigation we are involved in court. It's in a mistake to make a choice there. Kokrokoo Galamsey, no, it didn't just drop. Church mercy. It was an attempt, a wicked attempt to neutralize
an effort.
Some of us. Last point, Kwame, and I think Kabila, Munia be a raise. Me so me who da me video no. Cocoa farmer be us me. Or ton me farm.
Yeah.
And apparently it looks as if restricted to him. It appears it's a phenomenon.
It's widespread.
Ibimu iton. Ibimu so are being driven away by the activities. Yes, on your new. But you see, Kwame, simple. Both the seller and the buyer have a problem with the law.
FM.
But the buyer is where my emphasis is. So if the sellers can be encouraged to tell us who are buying. Look, who are they ghosts? What on lunch now on where you ghost?
When you're summoned.
So a little intelligence gathering, even collaborating with the buyer, the seller, encouraging them, giving them some incentives. There, look, take your land back. This is incentive. So you can produce a price. That's not the solution. It helps, but it's not the basis. The fact that buying to me increase producer price in shredder, you should sell. And you know, while the land could be yours, the farm, Kwame, the mirror in there, no, on your water, and the mirror in there, no, or for the state. It is a ton cocoa farm, no, to the guy on continue with the cocoa in the business. Or be digging or be dig for gold, diamonds in Nyama. So there's clearly some criminality there. Yes, we are hearing Matome farm, media, one and a tall farm. No. If they won't cooperate, the intelligence, the security services should have enough intelligence capability. To find out. I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah. If the seller will not cooperate and will not identify the buyer, it is not beyond the capacity of the state in terms of intelligence gathering and security apparatus to trace who is doing the business there. Last point, Kwame. Maybe free.
The seller made
is a
the seller made and the buyer bought it.
Yes.
So who's the buyer?
It must be within
what-
a legal.
no.
regime.
This is good.
It must
it's a
not
good
flout
point.
the law.
Kwamna, what is the seller going to do?
The seller.
Oh, the buyer, what is he going to do?
Yeah, until and unless you can pin him to some criminality.
Yeah, but that's the point.
The seller has made an offer.
No, but that's
And
the
the
point.
buyer
No,
have
but that's the
also-
point I'm making. What on farm? No, right? There's activity on the farm.
Yeah.
No longer cocoa planting. The person who is the seller is no longer engaged in planting of cocoa.
The buyer. You mean.
The buyer. Why am I confusing myself? Emma mentioned. Inti buyer no. Ejuma no oye no be indicate the element of criminality. And we all know that we are being told there those farms that have been sold, have been turned into galamsey sites.
But more, Kwame.
And what? Yeah, go on.
Article 257, clause 6.
Awesome.
Problematic as it may be. Once you find a mineral in any land, owner also your original owner. No?
Why is it problematic?
Oh, because of how it's structured. Say the moment you be wealth for babiano, you be mineral babiano, and you would be
Yes. The land, the whole
land.
Yeah, I think
It's
it makes sense, but it's
Yeah, I
logical.
say, every mineral in its natural state, under or upon any land in Ghana, rivers, streams, water courses throughout Ghana, the exclusive economic zone, and any area covered by the territorial sea or continental shelf is the property.
Yes.
Of the Republic of Ghana,
Yes.
and shall be vested in the president on behalf of and in trust for the people of Ghana.
What is
The point is that
What is problematic?
you, the owner of the farmer, no, I will say, you have no right to even go and negotiate.
But
Sale of that.
But be no need knowledge say gold.
What you?
What nipa no we na no aka say for the amase yemfa or negotiate say yemfa
Okay,
to gold.
or implicating who
Exactly.
has a conduct.
Nti
I
onim.
hear you. That's a good point.
And
But we have to be cautious.
Buy
in
no so
handling
toy
that.
no. Buy no so koy no like you were saying no. Activity a wo ye ho no. Activity a or dey kwakọ gold no.
Which
Nti
is illegal.
They have no business whatsoever to engage in that transaction.
Only prospecting license.
On
Only.
the
Even
person.
before you come to the licenses.
Yes.
For them
Yes,
to have
I
even
hear you.
engaged in an exercise to trade on something that doesn't belong to any of them.
Okay, here's a
There's
quick
a
one.
problem.
Look,
Let's move forward.
you
Kweku,
make a
Alote,
point.
Una
Oh,
Kofa.
but anyway,
Oh,
last
remember why your last point? Alote brought in the issue of Samatex. So I started following.
Okay.
I can tell you for a fact that Samatex had a valid lease acquired in 1997 in the Tano Nimeri Forest Reserve. The lease is valid for 40 years to harvest timber from the said area. End. Kweku, finish your point.
Kwame, last point.
So that is on
And it's still
Samatex.
part of how I am handling Yama. And my point, and this point I'm making, I'm sure it'll be more intimacy. If we don't handle some of those issues effectively, what you end up doing is that you create more impunity, room for impunity. Okay? Now, about excavators, missing excavators.
Yep.
Ibi musa 400, musa 500. I have to be very honest here. Me name the exact number. I have a feeling rather there's an exaggeration in terms of the numbers. But like whether Jonah
Swallow the whale or the whale swallow Jonah, there was a swallow.
There was a missing excavators. Hey, there's one case be a OC wo Kumasi. A mining company be winning case wo Kumasi, $50 million judgment debt against government of Ghana. And it was based on equipment, excavators and other implements are so-called tax force EB called CZ. Kwame. And I did not why the judgment, court judgment, the long list. In turn, what tablet, what the boo man or her value, near $15 million. Subsequent to all this, an attorney general called back to the court and, in my candid opinion, based on a technicality, reversed the judgment. Some legal loopholes. You can blame the lawyer and those people. But Attorney General, using the law, got the court to
But you'll be phone that table so I messages
vacate the court judgment, you know. Kwame, as far as I think that was some weird thing, we need the legal competence to question the Attorney General or even the court deciding to reverse. My worry is, where are those excavators and other equipment? So we win a legal case in court, get the court to reverse the $15 million verdict, judgment debt, you know. But equipment now, or you in into company in the court, you know, equipment in the way.
Onosayo.
Why you want to know what court? No, catch the court, get them to bring
the equipment,
which never came. Who were those in charge of the operation now? Who could seize equipment? You know?
The company couldn't make their case when the Attorney General went to get the court to reverse or vacate.
If what the Attorney General, you can see that yes, a very clever, smart, intelligent attack on some loopholes in the judgment. And that's what I'm saying, we need competence to even question that. I'm leaving that aside, even though I don't think it was a fair thing. But whatever it is, I leave it aside. That's law, court of law. But equipment needs it. State, people working for the state or in the name of the state, no could seize and not trigger the court case. Court nan can there, the reversal of the judgment nan can there. Equipment is confiscated to the state. One castle there where the equipment now check the state.
The equipment no way.
What was the order of the court?
No, the court vacated vacated the judgment debt
of $15 million.
Yes, and I'm saying there, where are the missing excavators? Aren't we interested? The court couldn't be interested.
The issue of the missing excavators.
No, because it's not the court in responsible.
The company slept on it.
But it is.
And you know, say technical, legal, technical.
I blame. No, Kwamna.
The Kokrokoo is also the ancillary point. Also is that excavators. It's actually the company lost on both.
Yes.
But that's what Kokrokoo is saying.
The lawyer, I could blame the lawyer, could blame the company. I said all those things in a cool way. But my emphasis is on the excavators and the equipment. Where are they? Should the state not be interested that none personnel who could seize equipment and that those equipment is missing? Is the state not bothered about that? Should the state not be inquiring as to the whereabouts? And
yeah,
in terms of discipline, in terms of the effectiveness of the fight, shouldn't we? Even if we've won a $15 million, you vacated a $15 million judgment data, fine. You've saved the state something. Beyond that, can't you complement that victory with now asking the state personnel who went doing the seizure that where are the excavators you seized? Because it's even a form of theft in the name of the state. Legalized robbery.
Legalized robbery. And on that note,
Kwame, Mami suggestion be ansana who note in Waba. Kwame,
Alati,
in there, cocoa is the blood life of Ghana.
Has always been.
Forever it will be. May suggestion there, and enact law to protect the cocoa industry, especially cocoa farms. To them are the
cocoa.
Cocoa.
Oh boy, but am I getting
Kwame,
yeah,
we need to protect the cocoa, Ghana's cocoa, especially the cocoa tree as a symbol, because actually there is that cocoa tree.
A champ of economic sabotage.
And then you to me enact law. Say to protect here cocoa. Mejizi there them Kokrokoo a wɔtontɔn magalamsey fu yi obotwa because cocoa farmer na ɔbɛhyɛ ase dɛ obodua cocoa trees na ankasa aban na ɔde seedlings na wɔde mɔ cocoa farmer na wɔde enyɛmɛ pii so de ka ho nti mentase dɛ obi tumutre no ɔkɛdɛ cocoa ne ɔne de na ne za na no watana amadi.
What's the main catch? I'm not the vice president will be 59 on Friday. Inti auna a campaign man. Inti main catch will be 59 on Friday.
Really?
What's the main catch? Any birthday Friday?
Oh, yeah, wishing advance birthday.
Relatively very young.
Very young, eh? Dr. Baumia at 59 on Friday. On your Friday.
What's happening here?
Thankfully, nothing is happening there. Peace 104.3. We're wrapping up. And this one says, happy birthday to Nana Oforiwa Amanfo of Kwabenya. Happy birthday number 68 to you. Nana Oforiwa Amanfo of Kwabenya. Love and best wishes from your dear husband, Nana Uswansa, and the entire family. God bless you richly. And then happy birthday, Majua Isiama of Chibi. It's from Akore, Krama, Sewa, and the entire family. Nyamishra Majua Isiama. Auntie Christy, aka Chris, at 60. Happy 60th birthday to you. This is from Nana. And to my brother Lavin C, my sympathies to you as your dear mother, Dr. Mrs. Irene DeBoers, goes home this weekend. The next news broadcast is at 12. Kofi Kumbelson is next on your radio. May your day be blessed. Belated birthday wishes to you, Reverend Richard Oseuswe-Friye. It's from Theodore Kwame Amuzu. And to you, Jacqueline Ajiman. Happy birthday from your family and friends, Jacqueline. Keep your dreams and hopes alive is all you have. And as always, when you stop to say a prayer, remember to say one for me too. God bless. Good morning.